Buying pay-per-views on NordVPN.com/Fightful is going to enhance your pay-per-view buying process. Now, one subscription to NordVPN has so many different benefits, but if you're a big pay-per-view buyer like myself, UFC, boxing, pro wrestling, all that good stuff, any combination of the three, if they're doing a fight circus or something like that, this subscription will pay for itself after 1 or 2 pay-per-view buys. Change your virtual location, pay for it at the prices that other people are paying for it in the UK, in Australia, etc., etc. And you can get different interfaces. Maybe you don't like Peacock and you want to check out the WWE Network the way that it used to be, the way that it was designed to be, the easy navigation, so on and so forth. Maybe you want to watch AEW without commercials. Maybe there's some other overseas services that you can't subscribe to and you want access to them. NordVPN.com/Fightful gives you that with a great deal and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Even better, 24/7 tech support, so if you have trouble navigating any of it, they can help you out. Fastest VPN on the planet, NordVPN.com/Fightful. What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, welcome to Fightful. You got a name, you know. Dare I say, one of the best interviews that we've ever had here on Fightful, and he's back. He's going to be back at New Japan Resurgence.
I'm back, baby.
He's back. It's Gabe Kidd. How you doing, man?
I am a madman, you know. I'm doing very well. Back in America, ready to slap up Eddie Kingston tomorrow. It's not even tomorrow. I'm that excited.
It's 2 days. Well, as we film this, you know what? When this airs, it'll be tomorrow. So,
nah, get it up tonight.
Okay.
Nah,
okay, I'll do that then. We got Eddie Kingston, Gabe Kidd, New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, no ropes, last man standing match. Whew. How much work have you done in your career without ropes?
I started on judo mats. This ain't nothing new to me. I mean, this is easy to me. No ropes is no problem for me. In the dojo, Shibata would make us not use the ropes on purpose, so I don't need no ropes. I can hit you with a clothesline as hard as if I was hitting the ropes 10 times. So it don't matter about the ropes. It don't matter about the stipulation. It don't matter about anything. Tomorrow I'm going to... It's not even tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow. But on Saturday, May 11th... Is it May 11th?
It's May 11th, yes.
May 11th, I'm going to fucking kill Eddie Kingston. I'm going to show everyone that I'm the one, not him. Not him. It's me.
When people have asked me who I think the breakout star, English speaker, you've seen AJ Styles, Will Ospreay, Prince Devitt, you've seen all these people. The first name that comes to my mind is Gabe Kidd. Like the first time I did an interview with you, I was like, I was blown away. Like I'm not even going to pretend. I was like, holy shit, this guy gets it to such an unbelievable degree that nobody else seems to get it, to understand it, to really jump into every fight that you're about to have. Like everything depends on it. Like,
because it does. This shit sent me loopy. This shit sent me balmy, so it does matter to me that much. Everyone just turns up. Oh, I've got an 8-man tag today. F that. I turn up to every match like it's the main event of Wrestle Kingdom. So that's what a lot of people are missing. Do you know what the problem with pro wrestling is now, Sean? Is that everyone is so fucking boring. Oh my God. You know how many Will Ospreay lights that you see? You know how many Zack Sabre Jr. lights that you see? You know how many Gabe Kidd lights that you see? There's many of them. I see them on Instagram every day. But listen, I'm one of one. Nobody does it like me. Nobody can bop it like me. Nobody can slap man up like me. So I appreciate the words because they are very true.
And I mean, unique man, unique match again, and no ropes, last man standing match. Not a match you see a lot in New Japan. You don't see a lot of matches with stipulations like this in general in New Japan a whole lot. What were your thoughts when that was thrown your way as this is how it's going to be? Because I mean, you two are a couple of the most violent people in the business.
Well, we was scrapping when he asked for it, so I was ready. I was ready to do it right then. Take the ropes off there in Chicago in a hot arena. I was ready to go right now. But this guy wants to talk too much. That's Eddie's problem. He wants to yap. I'm this hot man from New York, from the Bronx, wherever the fuck I'm from, Yonkers. Shut up, mate. I'm going to slap you up, throw you off that ring, break your neck, little rat.
That is a disturbingly good Eddie Kingston impersonation, by the way.
Yeah, because I used to be friends with Eddie. Let me tell you something about Eddie, yeah? Let me tell you something about Eddie. The press conference that we had in Chicago in April last month, he said, who was there for you when you was going through your shit? Who was there? Who was you texting? You was texting me. Yeah, well, let's talk about 2019 at Fight Club Pro. Let's talk about 2019 when you publicly wrote online, you said, this is my last year in wrestling. I can't do it anymore. You were ready to give up. You were ready to give up. And what did I do? I pulled you aside and I said, listen, don't give up. You're like that meme of the miner when he's so close to the diamond, but he can't turn back round now. That's what I said to him. And then what? Then the next year he signs with AEW, becomes a megastar. What happened to me? I lost my head. So fuck him. Fuck him. I'm going to fucking...
When you see something, and I don't even know if you saw it, but Wednesday, Eddie Kingston, ahead of the match that he's about to have with you, a major title match on a special show, he is announced for later in the month for Anarchy in the Arena for AEW Double or Nothing. Like, when you see that, do you think anything of it? Does it annoy you? Does it piss you off that he's even thinking about going ahead and setting his schedule beyond like 2 weeks from now? Because this is a very violent match, and I'm sure if you had your way, he wouldn't be able to wrestle at Double or Nothing.
Couldn't give a badges.
Okay.
Couldn't care less. I don't care what happens at AEW. Think I care what happens at AEW? I don't give a shit what happens over there. I care what happens at New Japan, because New Japan's where it's at, because I'm there, because the War Dogs are there. You get me? War Dogs are the best version of the Bullet Club ever, so I don't pay attention to what he's doing on a Wednesday night. I'm in the gym on a Wednesday night. What's he doing? Talking with Bryan Danielson. I don't care about that shit. Come on, man.
What do you think about the other versions of Bullet Club out there, whether it be Gold, whether it be really anything? The OC and WWE even?
Yeah, give it a rest, mate. You've had your time. Now piss off home. Try something new, will you? Listen, this Bullet Club is the best Bullet Club it's ever been. That's the fact. Bullet Club Gold, fake. It's not real. How is that real? What? Where did the Bullet Club start? Huh?
Japan, New Japan.
Yeah, exactly. So the real one is in Japan, always. So don't tell me just because Jay White was the leader before. What happened to Jay White? He got kicked out twice. Got kicked out twice by a man who didn't even work here. He got kicked out of America by Eddie Kingston. He don't even work here. So how you tell me he's going to have a version of Bullet Club? No, mate. The time's done now. It's our time now. Everyone out there, your time is finished. All these 40-year-olds trying to have main event careers. You're mad. I'm 27, peak of my life. I will destroy every single one of you. Are you crazy? You're mad.
I was going to ask if any of the other versions you looked upon fondly, but it doesn't appear that you do.
I'll slap up Jay White any day of the week. I'll say that now. Any day of the week. Give me the call.
If that was an opportunity for something like Forbidden Door, was that something you'd jump at the opportunity for?
If they send me a fat bag of cash, yes. That's all I care about. You want me on Forbidden Door? It's a fat bag of cash. Yeah.
Speaking of, word was that your contract was coming up earlier this year. You re-signed with New Japan. What went into that? Because they had promoted you for a major cage match when I don't even know if you were under contract.
Listen, that's between me and them, yeah. But I'll tell you this: we're talking about fat bags of cash. There was many fat bags of cash distributed, so that's all that needs to be said about that. I don't care about the politics of when the cage match was and when my contract was. Fat bags of cash is what I got sent and what I'm going to continue to get sent. So I'm good.
And I mean, It's not just talk here. You are walking. You've had like over 100 matches over the last year. I mean, you have kept a schedule that is just unreal. How has that been for you to not only do that, but I mean, you're traveling across the world to do this.
I'm jet setting everywhere. Busy, busy, busy. Listen, many men would crumble under this pressure. Many men would say, oh, I'm away from my family too much. I can't see my girl. I can't see this. I can't do that. Listen, I live for this shit. This is the days where I hate it. I love it. I love it. Because it gets me going. All this stuff, I will fly from fucking Japan, stay there a day, come back just to walk out there and be who I am. Be Gabe Kidd, be war ready. You know, I love this shit. I'll fly anywhere. I'll go to Uganda and fight those lot. I'll scrap every single one of them. I'll go anywhere. Madagascar, Argentina. Bring me anywhere. Most men crumble under this pressure. They can't handle it like me. Can't handle it like us.
A person you have said that can't handle it like you is Jon Moxley. You said that he is turning the IWGP World Championship into a joke.
Too right. Too right. If you're going to be the IWGP champion, yeah, you stay in Japan. That's how it's always been. Listen, you talk about respect for this company, respect for that title. Well, then come here for a month. Oh, you can't. You got a family at home. You got commitments in America. That's the shame, isn't it, though? But I don't give a fuck. If you're the champ, you have a responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. So fucking deal with it.
Speaking of, like I said, you're walking the walk. I know that you got pulled from the Rev Pro match after the cage match, but then you went right back at it. You were like, nope, not going to be sidelined any longer than I could possibly need to be. And you were right back into things. What was that like for you? Did you have people telling you, no, you shouldn't do this? Like,
of course. You see what happened in that cage match?
It was insane.
Got fucking battered. Everyone got battered. 3 weeks later, I was back there. New Japan Cup. Supposed to wrestle Shingo. Wrestled him. That little rat. That little fucking rat. I hate that. Yeah.
Was that the longest match of your career, that cage match?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, really?
Or street fight in Dublin with Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle chokeslammed me about a month ago, actually. He did. So listen, I mean, damn. Would you like to see it?
Certainly not.
Okay, I'm just saying it looked really good. I listen. You know what? At least I'm man enough to admit when someone who is an equal man bests me, and he bettered me on that day. But
have you got any more questions? Are we just going to talk about what
we could talk about me if you want?
No, I definitely don't want to.
Well, we talked about the press conferences earlier, and I feel like those have been so important to highlighting the passion that Bullet Club War Dogs have. Like, we have seen several people in Bullet Club War Dogs who maybe have not ever been able to communicate that they feel a certain way about a certain subject. And in some of these pressers we've seen over the last year, they've done that. You've never shied away from talking about what you feel like, but how do you think those have been for the rest of your stablemates?
Listen, you want to know why we're the best? Because we're real, raw, authentic, whatever you want to call it. We're real. Best promo ever of all time. Alex Coughlin G1 promo. You listen to that shit because that shit is real. That is real feelings. That is real situations. That's real everything. Yeah? We only know real. We don't do it. This ain't no TV script. This is real life, yeah? The things that me, Clark, and Alex had to go through in that dojo, you lot will never know. You lot will never know. You don't know what it was like waking up, the feelings that you have, the jobs that you had to do, the magnitude of never switching off. You're always there in that environment. Huh? Well, you think you can just relax when you get home? No, you're always being watched. You lot will never know. I can talk about it for 2 hours. you'll never know. So that's why we're the best, because we're real. And the stuff that David Finlay has experienced, the stuff that Driller Maloney has experienced, if you lot know the half of what Driller Maloney had gone through, what any of us have gone through. So that's why we're the best.
You first took on Eddie Kingston on Strong, I think it was, 2.5 years ago, maybe. How would you say that you have grown since then? I mean, this is a different point of your career. I mean, you have accomplished an awful lot since then.
Of course I have. And I'll tell you exactly why I've accomplished as much as I have. I had that match. 2 months later, I was in a psych ward on a hospital with a bunch of loonies, bunch of crackheads, bunch of crazy people, because I was a crazy person. I lost my head completely. And then what? A year later, I'm in the G1 Climax, outshining everyone. I'm the MVP of that tournament, and I'm going to be the MVP of this year's tournament and the next G1 for the next 10 years. Yeah? Everything has changed for me. I can't fail now. I can't fail now when I've been that low. Are you mad? Do you think I can fail and just settle for mediocre shit? No way. This is my life. This is every time I'm out there, I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die in that ring. When I was headbutting Shingo, I was willing to get my brain removed from my head and have a very low chance of survival too. I knew that. Going in, and I did it because this is it for me. I can't get no office job. You think I could ever take orders from anyone in the office?
I do not.
Exactly. So
I spoke with you, I think, right before the situation that you're discussing. And now I speak with you and you're even more confident and even more passionate and even more driven, it would seem, and doing the best work of your career, which I don't seem to see slowing down anytime soon. Did that situation like give you sort of that perspective and like how did that affect you as you emerged from that? Because I'm sure obviously not a pleasant thing to go through.
Let me tell you something, yeah. I want to hate wrestling for the situations that it's put me in. I want to hate this shit. I could never hate this shit. Ever. This is my life. This is everything. This has shaped me. This has made me a man. I became a man in the No Gay Dojo. I became a man in the LA Dojo. Before I was a little boy, didn't know how to do shit. Didn't know how to do my own laundry. Yeah. And then I went there and became a man. So nobody can take this away from me. Nobody's going to step in my way. Nobody's going to outshine this star. Yeah? Let's get that clear. Everything. I got fucking goosebumps on my arm thinking about it. I want to get in the ring right now. Let's go. Where is he? Get Eddie Kingston on here. Where's Eddie Kingston? I want to talk to him. Let's talk to him right now.
I could email him. I don't have his number.
I'll get on Instagram Live and go off at him. Let's go.
That'd be cool.
I'm ready to go right now. I'll do it after this interview. I don't give a shit.
That would be fun, honestly. But I look at especially the last 6 months. You've been on just the most insane tear, from Ospreay and Rev Pro to the Takagi match to Hinare to the cage match to, my gosh, the first Eddie Kingston match. On top of that, like it's been unreal. And not only that, I mean, again, the schedule you're keeping up is unreal, and you're not missing a beat. Has that been an adjustment? Is it just something you're ready for? Or like, are there any hurdles that you're facing that people might not even know about?
No. Because I find myself in these sticky situations and I know I'm good. I've been through the fire. I don't care. I can handle any situation. I got God with me. I got my people with me. I got everyone with me. So, no, it's been an adjustment for sure. New Japan didn't even book me in the first half of last year. Then the second half of the year, they're getting me on every plane. They're making me catch 14-hour flights to Japan like it's the 26th bus to Nottingham. Are you mad? So of course it was an adjustment. But that's what happens when you're this good. So I knew this was gonna happen one day. This is the thing. This is why I'm here right now. This is why I am where I am right now, because I always knew. I knew it when I was 14 years old, chubby. Nobody believed in me. Very few people believed in me. Joseph Connors believed in me and the people around me and there in Nottingham. So they're the people that know, but there was a lot of other people on the British wrestling scene, popular names, that didn't believe it. And where are they now? They're in the fucking mud, not doing shit. So fuck them. I'm doing it because I know I could do it. I always believed in myself. And I knew that when I went through that dojo, I know I could do anything. And then I went through that situation, then I'm even more invincible. So light work for me. Light work.
Last question, as we wrap up, a reminder, guys, New Japan Resurgence, May 11th, you are going to want to see this match. And honestly, all the matches on that show, I mean, like Mustafa Ali and Leo Rush is on the kickoff of this. That is an insane match. But
I'm sure it is.
Are Bullet Club War Dogs actively recruiting? Are you happy with what you got? Or is it one of those things where you've always got your eye on who might be a good fit?
Listen, that ain't even my decision to make. I don't think about that. You think, no, I'm preparing to go to war. I don't think about that. I'll let David Finlay think about that. That's none of my business. I'm not concerned about that because I'm in the ring. I'm doing that shit. I'm on the outside throwing chairs at people's heads. That's what I care about. So if anybody wants to step up, I dare you to try, because you'll fail either way, regardless.
Reminder, guys, New Japan Resurgence, May 11th. It is a crazy card. Moxley, Shota. You got Lawler and Fred Ross are teaming up together now. You got Stephanie Vicur and Alex Windsor. Just unreal card. But you got Gabe Kidd against Eddie Kingston. No ropes, last man standing for the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship. Any final words before you head in to New Japan Resurgence? None? Okay.
Tune in. Buy the pay-per-view. Get on Fight TV, wherever the fuck it's being sold at. New Japan World. Get on New Japan World. Because I'm the best wrestler in the world right now. Let me say it right now, yeah? Let me look at the camera. I am the best wrestler in the world. That's me. So you need to be, if you're a fan of wrestling, you need to be watching New Japan. NewJapanWorld.com. Pay the subscription, 999 yen. 999 yen. Pay that. Watch the best wrestler in the world. It's a very, very, very good bargain. You get me? Standard. Like
Gabe Kidd.
In the dark.
It is always a pleasure. You're always, and you talk fighting better than anybody that I know. And I mean that legitimately.
True.
There is nobody that gets me more pumped up to watch them fight than Gabe Kidd. So we're very fortunate. Guys, check it out. New Japan Resurgence. Until next time, guys, we're out.